Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing the career of Jim Bob Lowder here today. We're in episode number 12. It's the Nationwide 25 from Jefferson Raceway. And we are back in the Extreme Dirt Series for this race. So we come in to the Nationwide 25 after having finished in 18th place in a Camping World Truck Series race, the M&M's 200 from Iowa Speedway. And we are back on the dirt track. Let's get into some qualifying action here. It got a little crazy for us as we came around. There is one stretch with some pavement here at Jefferson Raceway, and then we get off the pavement here and end up on the grass. And it gets crazier, trust me. That wasn't too crazy yet. So we have this straightaway coming up around here. This is a tight corner. This will also serve as a good race preview of this track. There's both left and right turns, which is something we haven't experienced yet in our dirt racing season. So that will be very fun. This is a tight corner right here as well as we head across the finish line. I believe this is it right here. And this right here coming up was the toughest corner I had to negotiate right there. For whatever reason, when there's other cars around me, I had a hard time seeing it coming up and ended up off into the grass. So we're in qualifying here. Right now we are looking at possibly 12th place qualifying. But things get crazy here. We don't finish the entire 10 minutes of this qualifying session, as that turn kind of slows us down. Then we get back onto the pavement, really pick up our acceleration. We're going 130, 140 miles an hour here. We hit 150, and we totally overblow that corner and end up upside down. And that's going to end our day of qualifying. So we end up starting number 22. And our teammate Dan Goodman not doing so well. John Schneider is our rival at the moment, and we'll have to watch out for him. CJ Boswell starting at the back, and we are not far from the back here in our number 8 Henderson Smokehouse car. We're ready to go green here at Jefferson Raceway. Glovka's in front of us. We're in 22nd. We're on the inside lane as we take the green flag and head off. There's Jay Martin. He is consistently near the back, so it's not really good to be looking at his rear bumper or spoiler, whatever. He doesn't have a bumper, but rear spoiler. And we're in 23rd out of 24 cars here, and now we drop into last place with our good buddy John Goodman. Was it John Goodman or Jay Goodman? I can't remember. There's a Jay Goodman that played basketball for Utah State back in the day, which is the college from my hometown that I cheer for. Jay Goodman, he was a great little three-point shooter. And I digress. Get into basketball in this dirt racing channel, or dirt racing series video. But we're sitting in last place. And to be honest, guys, this track is really difficult to find places to pass people, because there's such little short stretches before turns and stuff, so we can't really get, except for that back stretch where there's pavement. But you got to be careful not to get your speed up, because you saw what happened in qualifying, and that we ended up upside down. All right, we're in lap number 2 out of 25 laps. It's a much longer track than other tracks, obviously, with all the turns. And so 25 laps is all we do here. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it takes a good, 45 minutes or so to do those, as we are still looking in the back end of Goodman. Obviously, I'm not going to show you all 45 minutes of this. We'll cut it down into just the important portions of the race as we move into 22nd and pass some cars on the outside. Now we've got Sheridan, and she is also a teammate of ours, and she's in 21st place. If you remember, our teammates are Sheridan, Goodman, and who is the other guy? DeFazio. So, I'm not huge on making friends or trying to avoid having rivals here in this dirt series. I'm okay with it. I would like to stay friendly with my teammates, obviously. That would be a good thing to do. Outside of them, though, I really don't care who likes me and doesn't like me. It may come back to bite me, I don't know. But I'd rather win a championship than have friends, and that's what we're trying to do here. And so here's the turn that I struggle with for whatever reason, and I negotiated that one okay. As we're on lap number 4, we've moved into 20th place. We have Jay Martin still ahead of us. He's into 19th. He's running pretty good for him. That's not a 19. He's usually around 23 or 24. And now we have Britton in 18th place as we try to catch up to him. A little S-curve here. And the dirt track's fun because of the drifting. I really like that aspect of it. Just got to be a little bit careful not to take it too far as we're going to try to get past Britton. He cuts us off. And we're going to hold back and not really force the issue too much with Britton here at this moment. We'll find another place to get past him. Alright, we are in 19th in lap number 4. We still have Britton in front of us in our sights. And let's see if we can find one of these turns up here to get past him on maybe the outside on this coming turn. No, we're not going to be close enough. Well, here we go. Outside, we're going to have to be careful because this is the turn I miss all the time. And I get off the track again. And Britton is still on the outside of us here. Alright, we move past him. We get the inside position right here. And I think we put him in our rear view. There we go. I see him barely. And we're in 18th now. We've got Libson in 17th out in front of us. As we're only in lap number 6 of a 25-lap race. Libson in 17th place. Heading towards the pavement. And is this the finish line at the pavement? There's so many banners that run across. I guess the finish line might be marked on the track itself. But there's a few banners and bridges or whatever. I don't know. As we negotiate that one well and get in front of Libson, we're now in 17th place. But seriously, we have to be really careful because one mistimed corner or taking one corner too fast where we run off the track and end up in trouble, we could have 2 or 3 cars pass us. And now we're coming up on John Schneider, the douchebag, our rival. He is in 16th place. And we're going to have to be careful because he could wreck our race in a real hurry if he decides he wants to be a jerk. Alright, Schneider on the inside. You know, the thing with Schneider, and I don't know if you remember the last dirt race we did, that's where we really got into it with him and made him our rival. And a lot of it was our fault. Good old Jim Bob Lowder lost his temper and just ended up trying to take Schneider out because he took us out of the race, and so we wanted to repay the favor. But we're going to keep that in our back pocket here. We're just going to try to race a clean race here with Schneider today, unless he really is determined to cause trouble on the track for us. So Schneider, we're trying to take it easy and find a good place to get past him where he can't put us into the wall or put us off the track and really wreck our entire race. The mirror on this car is pretty little, and it doesn't look like we have anybody right close behind us from what I can see, but you know, if he rolls our car or something like that, like happened in qualifying, that would definitely be something that would allow some other cars to catch up to us and get past us and hurt our chances. It's not easy to pass cars, so if you lose spots, it's going to be tough to win them back. That is what I found out on this Jefferson Raceway. We've almost gone a full lap here with Schneider and haven't found a possible place to try to pass him. As we try to get to him there, and we get into him. That was not what I wanted to do. And just a little reminder to Schneider that we're out here, and this is where we wanted to get past him, but we don't want to get too hard into this corner. And it looks like we're going to make it okay. He is still, as you can see him, just up in that rear view mirror on the left. And he's starting to fade out as we go down over a hill. Alright, so we're in 16th place. Schneider is behind us in 17th, I still presume. We've got Lewis in 15th place up here and another car in front of him. I presume is the 14th place car. So we're coming up on a couple of guys that we could jump. And it would be nice to finish in the top 10 in this nationwide 25. We're in lap number 17 now of this 25-lap race at Jefferson Raceway. And we are side by side with Lewis here as we momentarily take over the 15th place spot. And then he takes it right back from us. Ratner is out in front of him. He's in 14th place in the green car. Oh, and we get into the wall on our left side. We've got a car also coming up on our rear. I don't know if that's Schneider, if he's still there or not. It looks like kind of a white car rather than a red. But we'll see. Here's Lewis on the inside. We're going around on the outside. We can't get past him there. And now we've got Haig, and that car was not Schneider. It was Haig, and he laps us. He's the 4th place car. And he's into some lap traffic now with 7 laps to go. This is not an easy track to lap somebody on. So, obviously Haig has, and so has the top 3 cars. They have all lapped us. And they're out of our sight, so I don't know how much space is between Haig and them. But we're worried more about Lewis and Ratner here. Lewis is just in front of us in the 15th place car. Ratner's ahead of him in the green car. And we are on this straightaway with the pavement where we've had some luck passing cars. As we get into 14th place, we pass both Lewis and Ratner, and now we try to negotiate this turn, take it a little bit wider than usual. But we are on the track, and that is good. And we might want to be careful I don't know if our car can keep pace with that number 4th place car. We're going to lap our good buddy Goodman here, who is in dead last place. And he's not a really good driver either. We don't have a great team. We're carrying the torch for this team. Goodman is not really up there in the standings. Neither is Sheridan. DeFazio is probably the next best besides us. So we're carrying the torch for this team as we head into the final 5th of this race. We are in lap number 20 out of 25. We're in 14th place. Goodman in front of us is in 24th place, and if he would... Oh, and there we got Schneider now. Nope, that's Lewis. Lewis comes in and gets into us, and then Ratner passes us. So now we're back into 16th place as we hit this straightaway. And we get mad a little bit, and we totally overshoot it. And overturn the corner, and it just does... And there's DeFazio. DeFazio's having a good race. Nice job, buddy. Teammate there, Anthony DeFazio, is in 5th place, so he is doing well. I was going to say, before we got run into by Lewis up there, it'd be nice if Goodman would just let us past him rather than block us, seeing as we're teammates. I don't know if the AI in this game is smart enough to do that. But we're in lap number 22 now, and we're in 16th place. We've lost a couple spots. We were 14th a few minutes ago, and then Ratner and Lewis got into the back of us and ended up passing us. All right, lap number 23. We are in 16th place. We still have Ratner in 15th place, and once again, we overshoot the corner here and end up off in the straw or grass or whatever it is out there. All right, there's Jay Martin. He has fallen back to 22nd. There's the top car, Henderson. And Judas, is he lapping us for the 2nd time? How are we ever supposed to keep up with that pace? So Elliot Henderson out there, he's going to be a challenger for the championship in this dirt series. You can bet your money on that. He's going to be up there. Hopefully we'll be up there with him as we get near the playoffs. Then we head down the stretch and we finish 16th at the nationwide 25. Elliot Henderson is your winner. Evan Brown 2nd. Michelle Baker Dillon takes 3rd. Scott Haig 4th. And our very own teammate Anthony DeFazio 5th. And we are up to 7th now in the point standings. Elliot Henderson is the leader. He has 4 wins on the circuit, 227 points. Michelle Baker Dillon, no wins, but racking up the points with consistent top place finishes. And we are down there at 7th. All right, that's it for this episode. Up next, we'll have another dirt track race here on the career of Jim Bob Lowder on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.